What's up guys, it's Lightsparrow here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first ever mass summoning session video. So this is actually the first summoning video that I've made other than my summoning stones for Orion video since about August, because every year what me and Hyper both do is we don't summon for our high school soccer season. So our high school soccer season starts about the first week of August, and depending on how far we make it in the state tournament, ends in the late or early November to late October. So this year it ended as early as it possibly could have. So I actually did summon this about a week ago, but I'm just uploading it now because Hyper uploaded his when we did it, and we didn't want to upload two summoning videos 2 days in a row. We try and spread it out so we only have like one summoning video a week. So that's why this is going up a whole week later. But in this video, I had about 140 some scrolls. I'm not exactly sure how many I got, but it actually turned out to be very good for me. I'm not recording my face cam right now because the way that I recorded the video, I thought it just felt okay to not have a face cam because I'm not doing a live reaction to it. So I decided I just wouldn't have a face cam at all. The next time we do a mass summoning session, which may or may not be at Christmas, I'll explain that later. Be sure to tell us if you guys would like that video to have a live reaction uncut, just like a normal video would be, where basically for 45 minutes me and Hyper are just messing around and summoning. Or if you like this style video, or if you would like to instead have it where it's edited like this video, but instead we have our reactions, because I would have loved to have my reaction to summoning this Leo right here, because me and Hyper both get super excited over NAT 5s because we still haven't summoned very many of them between the two of us, just given that we're free to play. Like Hyper has 2 NAT 5s, and that was my 5th NAT 5 because I have Chandra, Bastet, Jamayer, and Wusa, and now I have a Leo too. I've also summoned a Fire Panda, which kind of sucked because I already had one 6-starred, awakened, max leveled, and all that. Max skilled as well, and then I summoned another Fire Panda, so that was kind of a bummer, and I wish that the update would have came in about a year ago when I summoned it, but at least the update came in now, so I can't get another one, like a 3rd Fire Panda. And I've also summoned a NAT 5 Brionne, which I actually did record if you guys want to check that one out. So I've gotten both ends of the worst possible NAT 5s in the game, but I've also gotten some of the better ones, or maybe even the best one, which you guys will see later, because for those of you that are wondering, Leo was not the NAT 5 I was hinting at in the thumbnail. I'd be pretty crazy to say that Leo was the best NAT 5 in the game. So what I was going for in this summoning session was a couple of things. I wanted a Stella, which you can see I already got the Stella, so that's pretty nice. I want to use her in a Dragon Speed 10 team as well as a Giant Speed 10 team, so I'll be looking forward to using her pretty soon, but I got quite a few new toys in this video, so it might actually be a minute before I build that Stella. I also wanted to get a second Galleon so I could have a double shield Will Galleon to use on Arena Offense and Cleave team, as well as potentially a Guild War Offense Cleave team. Hopefully I'll get that. I'm not going to spoil whether I got it yet or not. I also wouldn't have minded a 3rd Lucian, because I've been toying around with the idea of building a 3rd Lucian that's just a fat Lucian that I would use in RTA, because I don't want to mess up my arena, which is double Lucians, and they both need to be pretty fast because they're both on about 180 speed. And if they were any slower, there'd be a speed gap between my Bastet and my 2 Lucians. I don't want to build one of them slow, so that's why I was kind of hoping for a 3rd one, and you'll see whether or not I got one, I guess, pretty soon. But in this video, I was able to turn a 45-minute summoning session into just over 10 minutes by the end of it. So I hope you guys did like this kind of editing style. I basically just slowed down the lightnings because I figured that's all anyone would care about anyways. No one's really going to care about all the hundreds, or literally over 100 NAT 3s that I summoned in this video. And it's kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like watching it go super fast. Even though you can see here, even though it's in times 7 speed for the NAT 3, we took forever summoning them because we had to think of superstitions to do and then actually do them. And that's why I didn't want to record the face cam or the live reaction, because there would be times like this where we're literally sitting there for like multiple seconds just doing nothing. Yeah, that's basically why we're doing it, why we both did it in this style rather than recording our live reactions. So now I will talk about maybe doing a mass summoning session again for Christmas. We might do it, we might not. The only thing that's really setting us back on it is it would only be about 2 months to save. And for free-to-play players, I don't know that we would get enough scrolls saved up in that amount of time, because this month I got about like 140 from 3 months, and I don't remember exactly what Hyper got. I think it was more around 100. And so if we only got 2/3 of that, I would only have had like 80, and he would have only had around 60. So I'm not really sure that would have been enough summons to warrant a mass summoning. It'd kind of just be like an average size summoning. But so if we do that, or if you guys want us to do that, then we'll definitely do it. But so tell us in the comments if you do want that. And if you do mention that you want it, also please mention what kind of style you would like to see these videos in, whether it be in this kind of style like I'm doing now, or if it just be a 45-minute uncut video, or if it would be a cut video like this, but the whole time you can see our face cams, and at points like this, our face cam would just be moving at like 7 times speed or something like that. So here you can see one of the struggles of a large summoning session, and that is making room for more summons. And luckily I had a ton of 3-star max fodder from just grinding giants a lot, and so I was able to actually instantly 6-star something after the summoning session was over. You guys might be able to guess which monster I tried to 6-star. I guess I'll just tell you. The monster I tried to 6-star was the monster that the title and thumbnail is hinting at, which is coming up pretty soon here, but I won't tell you quite yet. You can see these light darks. I actually wanted a basalt really badly from these light darks for my TOA hard team, and that's pretty much the only NAT 3 light dark that I still want. But I guess I'll just spoil it. I didn't actually get a basalt, but you'll see here that I did get a LD lightning that did happen to be beta. So that's pretty exciting, because that's another immunity option that I have on top of my Wusa, as well as a reviver. And right here, you're going to see what my thumbnail was. It was Yan Hong. Who I would argue is, if not the best NAT 5 for Arena, it's at least one of the best. I did a little bit of research on Yan Hong over the last week about her in RTA and in Guild Wars and Arena defense and stuff like that. And I've pretty much concluded that, as long as with my opinion, a lot of other people's opinions would say that Yan Hong is at least top 3 NAT 5s in RTA, alongside stuff like Molong and Gianna and stuff like that, Win Panda. So whether you want to call her the best or not, it's kind of hard to say for sure whether she is the best, but it is definitely one of the very like triple S tier monsters. So it's super exciting to get her, especially as a free to play. And I keep saying I'm a free to play, so I'm going to stop now. It was super exciting. And especially, like, I'm aware that that is probably the one and only light dark NAT 5 that I will ever get, and Hyper probably won't get one anytime soon either, so it kind of sucks for him, but at least I got mine. And you'll see here I'm just down to legendaries, so just by doing the math of how many legendaries I have, you'll be able to tell that my lightning count will be 22. So I got 22 lightnings out of about 140 some scrolls, and a good amount of those were legendary scrolls, which are guaranteed lightnings. But still, the point I'm getting after is I got 22 lightnings, and 22 lightnings means 22 potentially new toys or skill ups and stuff. But so I have a lot of new stuff to build now. I have my Stella, which you saw earlier, the Leo, which you saw earlier, and the Yan Hong, which you saw, and the Beta. So that's 4 monsters that I really want to build as soon as possible. And I've already built the Yan Hong. I've 6-starred her. I've maxed her skills, maxed her levels, awakened her, all that. And I was considering trying to summon more Sky Dancers to skill up Yanhong because she does have NAT 4 counterparts, but I decided that I'm never going to get enough Sky Dancers to skill her up because I only had one storage. So yeah, I basically just decided that I was going to Devilmon her, which you don't see in this video, but you will see later in the week a video of me using her in RTA if you want to check that out, where she is max skilled and ruined up and all that 6-starred. So be on the lookout because in the near future, I'm going to have a couple videos on Yanhong, Beta, Leo. I probably won't make one on Stella because she's already a ton of videos on Stella. But that's kind of all I've got for this video, guys. If you want to see another mass summoning session from us, be sure to tell us in the comments. And like I've mentioned before, be sure to mention what style you would like to see it in as well. But that's really all I have for today, though, guys. So leave any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section. And may the best year today's be the worst year tomorrow's.